That should be everyone now. No one in the waiting room. Good. All right, guys, so let's begin. As you can tell from the video, our goal for today is to practice the present simple. Very, very simple stuff. So we'll add some different variations to it so that it could be some good practice. Now, we're coming from the use of the adverbs of different types. So I'll start off today's lesson there. One of the most common adverbs that we use with the present simple is an adverb of frequency because it tells just how many times in our week or days or months, etc., we do something. How often? ¿Qué tal a menudo? ¿Qué tan frecuente? So we use words like always, usually, often, sometimes, hardly ever, rarely, seldom, never, normally, frequently. These words help us to express the how often we do something, okay? Now, of course, if it's a positive sentence, we'll put the frequency adverb before the verb. We're describing that verb. If this is with the verb to be, then the verb to be comes first and then the frequency adverb. We're asking questions. We start with a question word or auxiliary verb, then our subject, then our adverb. The goal is to express an idea of what's going on and how often that thing happens. Now, of course, we in our daily lives do things. We have routines. So these routines are repeated. So let's practice a little bit with these so you can get a good idea. And then let's focus on the present simple. All right. Let's start with Leo. Leo, do you always sleep at home? Make sure to open up your microphones. And I think everyone has done their attendance. If you haven't done so, don't forget, full names and groups in the chat. Leo, are you here with us? Leonardo Cesar. Do you always sleep at home?
Nada.
Excuse me? Listen to the question. Do you always sleep at home? Did you understand the question, Leo?
¿Cuál pregunta, perdón?
Do you always sleep at home? Listen to the question and respond using your frequency adverb.
¿Cuándo duermes?
Listen carefully. Do you always sleep at home? What did you understand? ¿Qué entendiste?
Pues lo que entendí es que están haciendo una pregunta de...
Yo te pregunté, ¿tú siempre duermes en tu casa? Do you always sleep at home?
Sí, siempre duermo en mi casa.
Do you? In English, respond.
Yes,
Yes, I always sleep.
I was asleep in my house.
Okay, one more time. I always sleep in my house.
In my house.
One more time. I always sleep in my house.
Yes, I am asleep in my house.
All right. Michelle, do you normally have breakfast before your classes?
No.
No, I don't normally have breakfast before my classes. Repeat full sentence.
I don't normally
Mhm. Eat.
have breakfast
Have breakfast. Before my classes.
for my classes.
All right. Brenda, do you usually go to Walmart to buy groceries?
¿Podría repetir la pregunta? Es que se le cortó un poquito el audio.
All right, listen carefully. Do you usually go to Walmart to buy groceries?
Yes.
I usually go.
Yes, I usually go to Walmart.
Yes, dispensa groceries.
¿Cómo dispensa?
Yeah,
Okay.
if you're not used to that word, that's the word. Groceries.
Groceries.
All right. Go. Let's go with Arandira. Isabel, do you often eat tacos for dinner?
Yes, I often eat tacos for dinner.
Yum, 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 yum. Vanessa, do you frequently take the subway to school? Ramos? Oh, we lost her. Okay. Let's go with Jay. Josie Jimena, do you frequently take the subway to school?
Yes, I ¿cómo era? Frequently
Frequently,
frequently use the subway to school.
Awesome. Natalie, do you sometimes take a taxi to UNAM?
Yes, I usually take a taxi.
Oh, all right. Alessandra Lisette, do you ever go to Perisur to watch movies?
No, I never go to Perisur to watch movies.
Nice. All right. Betsania, how often do you brush your teeth?
I always
Brush.
I brush
Cepillar. I always brush.
brush my teeth.
Good. All right. And let's do another one with Jose Francisco. Paco, how often do you have pizza for dinner?
I hardly ever eat pizza for dinner.
Awesome. Yes. All right. Notice, guys, we're describing how often, the frequency of our actions. All right. Now let's do some more. Dun. Let me go to page 3. Get some of the other people involved as well. All right. Let's go with Saul. Now that we know how to use the frequency adverbs, let's make some sentences. All right. Your idea is she has a shower in the morning. So that means she always has a shower in the morning. Saul, asking a question with where, this is your idea. How would you make a sentence with usually? A question with usually.
Sería como, where do you usually go running?
Perfect. Yes. Where do you usually go running? Good. Right? Majo, Trejo, number 3.
Maybe she always is full of energy.
Good. She always is full of energy. All right. Eduardo, number 4.
Maybe sería my parents. My parents hardly ever approve of my friends.
Correct. Good. All right. Erandi, Meiti, number 5.
I listened every night to the radio.
Oh, I listen to the radio every night. When it's more phrasal like this, these time expressions usually go at the end. Okay? Cool. Number 6. Allison.
He sometimes is strict with his students.
I sometimes am. Or you can even put sometimes at the beginning as well. Right? Danielle, number 7.
I usually don't ask for help when I need it.
Good, good. Hazel?
You never is late for school.
Who? He is never. One more time.
As if he is never late for school.
Good. All right. Frida, Roxana?
You often make mistake.
Okay, good. And Evelyn, number 10.
I usually meditate.
Meditate. One more time. I usually meditate twice a day.
I usually meditate twice a day.
Good. All right. Now, guys, those are frequency adverbs, both in simple form or in phrasal form, and they express how much time we spend doing different activities. Now, the unit talks specifically about the present simple. So let's dive in and look at the present simple. All right. Of course, the present simple, like any other tense in the language, has its uses. And as we saw in the video, there are a few. So let's dive in and look at some examples. Notice that he, she, and it usually attract S endings, but the others are usually the verb in its base form. For the negative form, we use the auxiliary helping verb do, as in do not, or does not for he, she, and it. And for question forms, we usually start with do or are or is for question forms. All right, so now let's dive in. Andrea Estefania, use number 1 for the present simple.
Yes. 1. We use the present simple when speaking about things that happen regularly. It is never used to speak about something that is happening at the moment in which we are speaking. We tend to use adverbs of time with the present simple.
Always, every day, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, hardly ever, never. Right? Some examples. Andrea?
I always talk to my mother on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
He never eats vegetables. They usually learn something new in class.
Yes, I hope so. All right, now be careful, of course, with the verb to be. It attracts frequency adverbs in the present simple, but instead of putting it in front of the verb to be, it comes after the verb to be. All right, I am always sick. He is often sick. They are rarely sick. All right, use number 2. Let's go with Esteban. Sorry.
The example,
Yeah. First, number 2, and then the examples.
he doesn't eat vegetables.
First the use, and then the examples.
Sorry. Two, the present simple is used to speak about generalist or scientific facts. He doesn't eat vegetables. She worked in a hospital. Elephants lives in Africa.
Good. Although you can probably find them in Asia too. Bogota is in Colombia. Do you like animals? Adults do not know everything. And number 3, Francisco Castillo. Don't forget to put your names and groups in the chat, guys, so you can be marked present. Are you with us, Francisco? Okay, until he figures out his microphone. Tinajeros, do you want to jump in there? Is your microphone working, guys? Lots of dead microphones. Okay. Gerardo, Emiliano, number 3. I noticed Tijaneros. It's a reading activity, so let's go on to Jerry. Is your microphone working? Oh no, your microphone is also not working. All right, let's go back to the beginning of the list to Leonardo Cesar, number 3, Leo.
We also use the present simple for events scheduled in the near future. Sería el tren llega a las 10, la fiesta.
All right.
La
Yeah,
fiesta es
but read it in English, Leo. Read it in English. Practice, so you can get better pronunciation. The train leaves.
The train leaves at 10.
10.
10.
10. 10.
10.
One more time. The train leaves at 10.
The party is turning.
First one. The train leaves at 10.
The train leaves at 10.
Continue.
The party is turning.
Tonight.
Tonight.
Good. Next one.
Does the festival start tomorrow?
Good. One more.
The plan does it arrive today?
One more time. The plane doesn't arrive today.
Arrive today.
Good. All right. Number 4, Michelle.
We use the present simple for giving instructions. The imperative. Open the window. Eat the vegetables. Don't cry. Do your homework. Call your mother.
All right. So when we want to tell someone what to do, we also use the present simple. Go to class. Run. Those are the imperative form, and it's also the present simple. Okay, guys? Now, the focus of the present simple, of course, is to be able to use it in different situations like you're seeing. So, let me switch it back to English. I think the page is duplicated. Indeed. right? There are some songs that you guys can listen to afterwards as well. And in terms of practice, let's do one of these, and we'll also do one of these. Okay, so let's go with Brenda.
Sería Ben works in a hospital.
Good. Arandira, number 2.
Sería, do you like fish?
I do. Josie, Jimena.
She not teach in English.
She doesn't teach. We use the
She
helping
doesn't
first.
teach English.
Good. All right. Tina Hedos, I see you're back in. Is your microphone working now?
Yes, I me cambié de dispositivo, entonces ya.
Good, good. You want to try this one, number 4?
Yes. Matthew never watches television.
Good. All right. Now, I'm also going to be sharing some other things with you guys that you can practice some more, as well as some of these, all right? Different ways of using the present simple, because the goal is, 1, for those who have not done everything in Unit 1, you still have some time. Accept late submissions. You cannot get full marks, but you will get some marks. And in Unit 2, you have activities to complete as well. All right? So give yourself some time to practice, jump on and complete what you have not completed yet. And this unit, we won't have a forum, but at the end, our goal is to do a review of 1 and 2 with exam 1 and 2. Okay? Let's do some more exercises. Let's go to Natalie, number 5.
Do she play football?
Good. Alessandra, Lisette.
They always eat dinner at 7 o'clock.
Good. And Betty. Betania, Azucena. Still with us?
We don't live in a big house.
We don't live in a big house. All right, good. Jose Francisco Vivar Villegas, number 8.
Valerie studies English at university.
Perfect. Good. All right. I see some people having issues with their connectivity. Saul, let's go on to number 9.
Can I participate?
Sure, of course, go ahead.
Does he want to eat?
Correct. Another person's microphone failing on them. And let me see if one of those people who could not before, Francisco Castillo, is your microphone working now?
Samantha play tennis twice a week.
Don't forget that he, she, and it are the S ending ones in present simple. Samantha plays tennis twice a week. Repeat. One more time.
Samantha plays tennis twice a week.
Good. And let's see who else did not get a chance to talk today. Yeah, I think everyone at least once got to participate. All right, so let's end with Andrea Estefania. Unscramble.
She usually drinks coffee in the morning.
Perfect. Awesome, guys. So that's what we're practicing. The goal is to go into your units, complete your activities, create your online spaces, organize what you're working on, record yourself speaking, write your ideas down so that you're practicing all of the skills that we use in a day-to-day manner in Spanish, but now in English, okay? Do a little bit of it every day so you get there. If you have not completed Unit 1, still practice. Submit your documents, do your Forum 1, and for those who have, hit the road running, all right? We have a new unit. I've shared some examples in the group. I'll share some more as well afterwards and in our classroom space. Until next Saturday, do take care. Bye-bye for now.
Thank you, teacher.
You're
See you,
welcome.
teacher. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Take care.
Thank you, teacher.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
See you.
See you next week.
See you, teacher. Thank you.
You're welcome. See you soon.
Profe, yo tengo una duda. Es acerca de los foros.
Sí, dime.
No entendí muy bien. Bueno, hasta ahorita solamente hemos realizado el foro 1, ¿no?
Correcto.
¿Y en esta unidad va a haber foro?
No. Esa unidad va a ser examen revisando 1 y 2, por lo cual no hay foro en este.
Ok. Entonces, si no hay, bueno, cuando no hay foro hay examen y si no hay examen hay foro.
Exactamente.
Ok, bueno. Muchas gracias, teacher.
De nada.
Gracias, hasta luego.
See you soon.